So what we'll do on this video is show you how to set up a stop. There are two ways of doing this when you're on the ladder. The first and easiest way of doing it is, in fact, let's take a position here. I may lose money on this trade, but we have to do this to demonstrate for you. But if I go in, and it's funny, I can't help but look at this and think, I wonder which way this is going. And therefore I'll have a look at the chart. So in fact it's come down and is perhaps going out a bit. But I will push that to one side for the demonstration purposes. If I go in here and I offer a lay bet into the market, we'll get that lay bet taken. And what you can see I've actually done here is I've done an offset bet with a trailing stop. So what's all that about? Now I've actually pulled up down here so you can see what's actually going on in this market. We laid at 282. BetAngel went in and offset it by a very, very large amount. And you can see that the offset bet is all the way up here. The only reason that we've done that is when you're using a trailing stop, it gets tagged to the opening and closing trade. So it's basically saying we've put one in here, we've put the closing bet here, and as that starts to move into profit, it will start moving up the stop behind it. So you can see at the moment the position will close if it goes down and touches 278. But if our position moves into profit, what you'll see is that 278 starts to change. So I'm hoping the price will go up. Let's keep pushing forward. It's not at the moment, but we'll return to that 278 number in a second. With a bit of luck, this price will start heading in that direction. But basically what we've said is offset bet with trailing stop. We've offset it by 30 ticks. We've just put it way out of the money, way up here. And the reason we've done that is just to basically say that's notionally where we would, would be a good trade where we would trade it. We're not too worried about that number. If it goes 6 against us, it will automatically stop our position out. If it does stop us out, then it will place that 8 ticks away. So it will basically 2 ticks extra just to make sure that we do get out. And we've done a fill or kill because we had the book set to reverse. So we were basically in down here. The price starts to head up. And what the trailing stop is doing is it's basically, as the position moves into profit, it's pulling the stop up behind it. So you can see at the moment it will close us out at 2.8 because the position is going in our favour, which is only an ever so marginal loss in this particular scenario. But it will continue to let the trade run up for as long as possible. So what the trailing stop does is when we open the position, we opened it at 278, I think. Let's check this. 282 we opened it at. I got that completely wrong. So we opened our position at 282, of course. We can see there it says 0. And we said you can close our position 6 ticks against us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would have closed at 270. But as the position has moved into profit, you can see it's gradually pulling that up. So this pretty much puts a floor on the level at which we want to get out of this particular market. So you can see here that as the position continues to move into profit, we've guaranteed ourselves a profit because now the trailing stop has pulled up to 288, 290. And if it continues to go up, you'll see that BetAngel will pull the stop up behind it, 292. So we're now in this realm here. We are guaranteed to make a profit on this market. If the price crashes down here, we keep our profit. But for the moment, we're just going to let this profit run and run and run. And that's the trailing stop. You can use an offset bet with a stop, and all that will do is basically, if we made that selection, it would basically cut out the position at 6 ticks against us. But it wouldn't have this effect of continually pulling up the stop behind a positive trade. So can you see there, the market's just dipped back down again temporarily. It kept on going up. And can you see the benefit of the trailing stop? This is quite a good demonstration of it, actually. So the market's gone all the way up to the top. It's reversed. But because it's pulling up this stop behind it, it's basically taken us out at the point at which it reversed. Because if the price plummets back in now, you're not left with this horrible situation where you're thinking, do I get in, do I get out? You've actually got a figure that you can put against it. So the trailing stop does that. It pulls up the stop behind it. It keeps moving it. As you move into profit, the stop keeps moving up and up and up and up. If we set this to an offset bet and stop, all it would do is stop 6 ticks away from our entry point. But to reiterate again, with a trailing stop, it actually pulls up the stop as the trade develops into a profit.